Well, 2 weeks ago, we told you about an elderly black man from Crown Heights who says he's being pushed out of his home. Well, he claims he's being forced to live in deplorable conditions with no help from his landlord, resulting in him taking legal action. Well, today the community stood beside him. As you see right there, some people were just out there outside of that home calling for accountability and for the city to step in. And News 12's Faith Graham joins us now from Park Place with that story. Faith, a big turnout today?
Yes, Phil. Well, dozens of people filled the street this afternoon in front of Francis Roberts' home. Roberts says he's lived here for 25 years, but recently he's found himself in a living nightmare. The conditions of his home really just speaks for themselves. And this afternoon, dozens of people came out to call for action and to stand by his side. This was the crowd pouring out onto the street. We heard from a long list of speakers, including neighbors, the Crown Heights Tenant Collective, and the Crown Heights Care Collective, to name a few. Some of the things Roberts says he has been dealing with is mold, leaks, structural issues, live chickens, threats, and even squatters. All of this, he believes, is a ploy to encourage him to leave. His supporters calling it a move to gentrify the street. But he says he will not be backing down, and with the amount of people who showed up today, it's clear he is not alone.
I mean, if you were in my place, you would be overwhelmed, because you wouldn't think that people are now so socially conscious and have such neighborly love that they would come out in such temperatures to support somebody that's suffering unnecessarily.
Roberts is taking legal action against the landlord of 972 Park Place. When we first visited Roberts' home 2 weeks ago, we did try reaching out to the landlord. We were not able to speak with him directly, but we did hear from his lawyer, who says his client denies putting forth any form of harassment. He also tells us his client is not responsible for any third parties that may have been on the premises. In Crown Heights, Faith Graham, News 12.
Faith, thank you. And talk about a true sense of community support. Well, we received a statement from the landlord's lawyer, and they say, quote, "My client has acquired 972 Park Place on or about April of this year and was not able to gain access to conduct repairs. Mr. Roberts' unit was not accessible for repairs due to hoarding problem of Mr. Roberts and his refusal to allow such repairs in the past." The lawyer added that the landlord offered Roberts the option to relocate to a new apartment in the heart of Crown Heights as repairs are done.